Hi.
Oh, Pam's on mute.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
All right.
For some reason, Pam, you're.
Am I still on mute?
There you go.
Good.
Okay. All right. Y'all muted my mic. I don't know what's going on here. All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. It is Wednesday, March 30th. It is the last day of Women's History Month, and I have all my sisters with me. You know what I'm saying? So this is episode 136 entitled Ladies Night. And we are covering fabulous women tonight, including ourselves. Unfortunately, KD had a soccer tournament with her daughter, so she is unable to join us. Otherwise, she would have been here. But you know what? That's all right. You got us, right?
That's right.
And not just a regular soccer game. This is the playoffs for her daughter.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
a fabulous young woman.
And you know how we feel about, kids and sports around here. So, we had to let her do her thing tonight. We will forgive her. We will definitely forgive her.
For sure.
All right, ladies. So what are we doing tonight? What's happening? What's going on? What are we talking about? What y'all doing?
What?
What do y'all want to talk about?
Everything.
There's a lot to talk about, right? It's a lot to talk about.
All right. So who's drinking tonight? I honestly, I have to say, I apologize because I haven't really been feeling well this week.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it's a little Nestle's Pure Life night for me, unfortunately. So Brittany, a little bit ago, you said, hold on, let me go get my drink. So what is it that you are sipping on over there?
It's water.
yeah.
My eyes are swollen. My allergies are just out of control, and I don't
Okay.
want to drink with my allergy medicine.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, because then you'd be.
Oh, I'm not
really
really feeling that well either. Then I guess
5 milligrams of steroids for 3 days, and you will be back in the saddle again, girl.
okay.
What
Yes.
saddle? Whose saddle?
Yeah.
Who's? I don't know yet. The saddle's to be determined.
Okay. All right. No problem. I get it. No problem. All right. Misty, what you got? What's
Because I had a coupon, I went to Popeyes and got me some lemonade. It's fantastic. That coupon was expiring tomorrow, and I was like, nah, I gotta get it today. So
you know what? I went to lunch today. Me and my boo went to lunch today, and we drove a little bit further out because I had a coupon, right? How about you just made me realize the coupon is still in my purse. I never used it.
oh,
It was buy one entree, get one free.
And you use that gas that's like $5 a gallon. Ooh.
Yes. Thank you. You know what? That means we're gonna have to go back tomorrow.
There you
The
go.
coupon expires on Friday.
There you
Dang.
go. Yep.
What kind of man is he, y'all? He didn't tell
Hey,
me.
how y'all
What
get-
about the coupon? You put the coupon in your
mean,
purse.
With the
Where'd you
coupon.
get the Popeyes coupons for? Like, where do those come from?
Yeah, where are we getting
Mail, don't
coupons
they?
from?
That little junk
Yeah.
mail you get?
Yeah, the junk mail you get. Nobody goes to that junk mail. They got some good coupons in there.
No,
I do.
throw everything away.
Yeah. No. They got the good stuff in there, girl. You can get an oil change for $5 if you look close enough.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta check them coupons out. All right. All
I
right.
go to my mailbox and open it, flip through real quick, and throw 95% of the stuff away in there.
I do too, but y'all know what? I have found checks in my mail, so don't throw everything away. I have found it might be $2.92, but nonetheless, a check is a check.
That's true.
Check
This is
for
facts.
that stuff. Elena, baby, why am I feeling like we at the Last Supper with Jesus and you in this wine goblet right here? What is going on?
That's exactly why I put it in front of me like this.
Okay, all right, let us pray.
Because it is the Lenten season, and I did not give up alcohol. So I have a glass of rosé
Okay.
from Gentleman Farmer because
Yum.
I thought it would be appropriate that the gentleman be feeding us wine tonight on Ladies' Night.
Absolutely. Can I get some grapes too?
Aw.
I want you to. Never mind. I'm not gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna do that.
One more time.
Hold on, you see, you're the only one right now with the man, so we're all kind of like, wait, what? Describe that.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Hey, I'm sorry. Shout out to Cardi B. All right, y'all. So, I mean, normally, like, this is a different show for me. So, normally, we're talking athletes, local businesses, local athletes. What do y'all, I mean, what's going on in the H? Last time I was there for a funeral. So, what's going on in H?
So your H is up. So I do have a shout out to a local athlete.
Okay.
Sammy Stevens of Klein High School. She is a center mid for the women's soccer team. They just won their area finals and they are headed to regionals, baby. So congratulations to Sammy Stevens and Klein High. You ladies are killing it. They have won both of their games 4-0.
Wow.
So now it's 4-0, 4-0. So what are they going to win regionals in? 4-0, baby.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
No competition there, it looks like. No competition.
You said this is soccer?
This is soccer, yes.
So little known fact, for about 3 months, Gemini Jones played soccer when she was younger.
What?
I did. And then we quickly realized that Gemini Jones didn't really have any sports coordination. And it was hot out there. And I was just like, I started faking injuries. Like, you know, I'm in the 5th grade faking injuries and being sick. And, you know, my mom was like, this is just the way my
stomach hurts. Mom, my stomach hurts.
Mom, I don't
exactly. Oh my God, it's so hot. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Yeah. So honestly, there's a lot of things that I did. I actually played the piano. I played the xylophone in the band. I played the saxophone before, and I used to play tennis. So and I played basketball. There's video of that somewhere. So shout out to me and you know what, Jones. B Jones, mind your business, okay? You ain't here tonight, so mind your business.
I'm kind of the same way. I played soccer for like a season, but I was like in the backfield doing cartwheels and stuff. I was just it was so boring. I don't like running. So just running back and forth, up and down, I was like, this is dumb.
I wasn't trying to get kicked by somebody.
Dandelions.
So. Yeah. These girls now, though, women's soccer is absolutely fire. These girls are insane.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Insane.
So look, what's a local business that the next time I hit the H, like what's a restaurant, a bakery? There's a bakery by the mall. It's a cupcake place. They're open till like midnight.
Well, there's 7,000 malls, so
Galleria.
Okay.
Big cupcakes, huh?
Crave cupcakes.
That don't sound right.
Or Sprinkles.
It wasn't Sprinkles. I don't know. They're open till like midnight, so we'll go out and get a little tipsy, and then we'll hit up this. I don't remember. It's off of Richmond, I think.
Oh,
I have to find it.
Is it like what is it called?
Is it Smoosh? Because when I'm out, Smoosh is my jam.
That doesn't sound right either.
House of Pies?
That don't sound right either.
Smooch is ice cream sandwiches though, and that is Brittany's jam.
I'm gonna have to look it up. But when I'm there next time, where do I need to go? Where do I need to go eat? Where do I need to go listen to some music? Like,
we have a whole list. I'm gonna start off with my happy hour this evening. But always want to give a shout out to Southern Star Brewery out in Conroe, which is probably a little far, but Pam, you can hit it on your way into Houston.
Yep.
It's north side, so you can hit it on the way in.
Okay. Anyway. Well, let me just say, I don't do breweries because I dated a guy and that's all we did for a date. So I just be like,
yeah. But hey, if you're Sports Life Talk, they give you free beer because they are our official sponsor for Sports Life Talk South. So
okay, yay, I'll go.
Exactly.
It's good beer too.
And they got this, I think it's called Sunday Brunch. Or is it Sunday Brunch? It's like a mimosa.
It's really good.
It's
like that I'll do. I'm not a beer drinker, but
yeah, it's really good. It's a beer, but it's a nice fruity beer that's got a little zing to it.
Okay.
Shout out to my cousin Patrick. He has been waiting for a 6-pack from Ms. El Paso for like 4 months now. He'll get it eventually. I promise. I'm gonna have to hand deliver it. But so local business right behind my house, Cow Ba. Their happy hour is fire. They've got $1 off beers and wines, $5 classic cocktails, and their cocktails are fantastic. But then they have $2 off of their cold and their shared plates.
Okay.
And I will tell you, the ladies and I just smashed the food for happy hour.
Okay.
The table was full, and we paid $43 a piece.
Okay. All right.
And
With
mind you,
cocktails.
there was a bottle of champagne and a couple of glasses of champagne each in with that.
So it was 3 of y'all? Y'all three
three
went?
of us. Yeah.
Because the last time on Sunday, I took a friend on a birthday dinner, and by the time we split the bill, I was at $290.
No.
Ooh.
What'd you order?
And that's splitting the bill? Girl, that's bottle service right there. That's straight bottle service. You should have they come out with the sparklers like, hey.
It was her birthday, and I think we got carried away. We were in this little fancy place. We were, yeah, we'll take that. Mm-hmm. Bring us another round. Oh, of course. Cheers, lady. And the bill came, and we were like,
yikes.
We acting like some drug dealers up in here.
If I don't see the price on the menu, Misty goes all the way to the top where it says starters, and that it will be my full meal. Like I will go up there and be like, calamari, does that come with some lettuce on the side? We're gonna go ahead and take that, and that will be my entree for the rest.
Yeah.
of the day.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
What's your favorite type of food? Like, what would you, if you were coming? Yeah.
Food.
Okay.
So let me say that everybody knows I love a ratchet place. Like I love to be able to just let go. And so a couple of my alumni, some Spartan alumni, shout out to Mario and all them. They own Crew in Houston. It's also in Atlanta. It's in all over the place.
Yeah, we
Dallas.
have one in
Dallas
Dallas.
has one.
There's one in Dallas, yeah. So that's my place. They have one down here, downtown. So I go there. The brunch is pretty good on Sundays.
The food is delicious.
The food is really good. That's where I go. They have hookah. I know that's like not everybody's thing. That is mine.
It's mine.
Yeah. So that's my
the room
spot.
starts spinning, and I'm like, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to come back. I seem to always be in Houston, so I'm trying to go other places. It's just always the quickest. Like you
come
just
home. We know your family's here, Pam. Come home.
I know. All right, y'all. So it is time for the kickoff question. All right, Elena, you want it?
No, not.
All right. Fact check against the glass. The past is also female. Best female sports facts.
I'll start off with mine because it's one sentence. The first woman who played golf was Mary Queen of Scotland.
Not a bad fact.
No, I that makes sense to me, Ms. El Paso, because the Scots basically invented golf. That's where the links came from. St. Andrews is one of the most famous golf courses in the world. I have been there, but I have not played. Why, Brittany, have I not played?
You're not allowed.
Why? Because she's blonde.
You have to have a certain type of genitalia too.
You can't have boobies.
What?
Well, I mean, you can have man boobs.
You can't have mammary gland boobies.
But some of the guys probably do.
Right.
Yeah. So this is
they don't. No women.
There's no women allowed on the golf course.
But what's crazy is like, okay, if she played, this was back in like 1540 something. That's how old golf is?
Yes.
It probably wasn't called golf. It was called
sticks.
Stick and balls, which is why they only allow guys to play. Oh no!
And the sticks were made out of wood, so they're wood.
Patrick said that ain't right.
I mean,
actually, St. Andrews, you might be able to play now.
I think you can play now. You can play now.
But I still think they don't have any women's like locker rooms or anything. So
I don't think you can be a member or something. But we'll have to ask across the pond because one of their new golf correspondents. She plays at St. Andrews. So.
Oh, okay. You can't play Muirfield. There's a lot of them in Europe that women still aren't allowed to play.
Yeah. I think we should just go over there and just like walk in the door and like just bust in and
We're
start
playing.
doing it. Yeah. And then what are they gonna do?
The four of us would cause some commotion, that's for sure.
Oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think we
Did
should
you
do
just
it.
tell us no?
Oh,
Hey,
seriously.
Mateo, I don't know if Ms. El Paso heard you, but I heard you just coming past my house. So I don't know if it was you, but the sirens were going off just a second ago.
Oh yeah, no, that was him. And I was like, damn it, the sirens would come off when I'm on.
What are y'all talking about? Who's got sirens?
So the fire department's maybe about 3 blocks away from me. And there's 2 guys, Will and Matt, who
Hey, Will. Hey, Matt.
and
Shout out.
and so Matt's watching right now. So
Hey,
he
Matt.
knew I was on here, and he decided that they're gonna pull on the sirens when I'm sitting here and be all loud and stuff.
It could be
Yeah,
babies sleeping, and this is the pranks they're doing. Oh,
Yes.
shame on y'all. Somebody just put their child down. I'm
feel
sorry,
that
it's after 8:00. There's a newborn sleeping somewhere. Matt, stop doing that.
I
Hold
feel
on,
that
see, I was
pain.
about to tell on somebody. I was gonna say we know some parents that put their kid down at 7, and he goes to sleep to sleep at 7. And he's
Ain't nothing
3.
wrong with that.
Well, he's
How old?
3. I ain't never know a 3-year-old that is like knocked out at 7.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Night,
he's
night.
up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, like something crazy. Way too
Night,
early.
night.
Regimen. I'm here for it.
All right, y'all. So there really is.
Oh,
Wait,
well, hold
wait.
on.
Wait.
They gotta say their facts.
Okay, Brittany.
Elena, you go first.
Okay.
Elena.
Well, so when the Olympics first started, back in the Roman times, females were not even allowed to watch. So they were not even allowed as viewers for the games. I would just like to report, shout out to all the women athletes, all the Olympians, because in 2022 Summer Olympics, there were 2,902 females that participated.
Wow.
So
From zero to hero, baby. That's you, ladies.
Yeah.
I'm going to play off that because mine's kind of similar on some stats. But in the 1896 Olympics, there were no women. In the 1900s Olympics in Paris, there were 22 women athletes. And it was like tennis, sailing, equestrianism, and golf, I think. And then in the 1920s, there was 65 women. And then in 1936, 331 women. So in basically 40 years, we went from 0 to 331, and now we're at, what'd you say?
2,902.
That's a lot of badass women.
Absolutely.
And a short amount of time, that's really good too.
Yeah. From not even being allowed to attend to, and we're talking, I know it's far off, but 1896 is not necessarily like that long ago.
No, especially since we were born in the 1900s.
Yep.
What? I was born in 2004.
Fact. Now, Missy, what was your fact again?
Mary Queen of Scotland was the first woman to play golf.
Okay, so here's my little facts. Okay.
Okay.
Because I had to make sure that my fact didn't contradict with your fact.
Okay.
So, croquet was actually the first sport to be played by both sexes.
No.
And then the United States.
And did you know that croquet used to be in the Olympics?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, which sport is
Maybe that was
croquet?
before golf existed and then golf took its place. I don't know. We'll have to look it up. But
Maybe, you know what? Croquet turned into golf.
yeah.
Isn't that where you hit the little thing through the other things?
Yep.
Oh,
It's a mallet.
There you go. So maybe it evolved. And then it was like, you know what? This thing is too big. Let's make it with iron.
Make it even harder. We'll make the balls smaller, the clubs smaller.
I had a great aunt that had a croquet set, and I could not wait for my cousin to come visit in Southern Illinois from Dallas, because that meant I got to go over to my aunt's house and play croquet, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
I used to have one of those. Don't
You
ask
did?
me why. Don't ask me why. I think my parents were just weird. I think they were trying to culturally diversify me.
I
It
love
didn't
it.
work. But yeah, I used to have one.
They were like, soccer's not working, so let's give her a mallet and some balls.
Basketball ain't working. Well, she sucks at piano, and she can't play the saxophone.
And her stomach hurts every time she plays soccer.
Corey Livingston said, I tried everything but stuck with nothing. That's absolutely correct. You never know what you're not good at until you
try. Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. So the Manhattan Project. So mad question asking. Let's go ahead and get into it. We've been waiting on it, right? Let's talk about Slapgate.
All right.
The slap heard around the world. Okay. So there are so many different opinions. So many people are traumatized. So many people are high-fiving about it. Women are like, if you ain't standing up for me like Will did, then are you really my man? Let's just go around the room and discuss personally how we feel about it. So, Brittany, tell me your thoughts, honey.
I don't know if I'm allowed to. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So far out of line. I don't care. First of all, I want to let everyone know I had no idea Jada Pinkett Smith had alopecia. Like, that's not been something I've known about or read about. Right. But violence, I mean, over a joke, maybe if it was insensitive, but there's a lot of insensitive jokes told throughout the entire Oscars. And if everyone was offended every time a joke got told, there would be people wouldn't even talk, So I think of all the times Jada Pinkett Smith has disrespected her husband in public and on her podcast or whatever she has, that was what set him off. There's got to be something deeper. And he thought it was funny until she didn't. And then he was like, shit. And then it got weird.
I think, to your point, I think that's why he did it. I think that he has been, honestly, if y'all on Instagram, depends on who you follow, he has been the butt of so many jokes on how his wife has disrespected him. She's basically come out and said, I've cheated with August Alsina. Yep. She basically said Tupac was the love of her life. Mm-hmm. She basically said she's talked about their sex life. Like, she has publicly humiliated him. And I feel like he was just tired. And I'm not justifying anything. I know I said if somebody don't slap for me. Now, if somebody's disrespectful, then I expect you to slap the hell out of them. But to talk about alopecia, I mean, please don't let nobody come for me. Alopecia ain't a life-threatening disease. Like, you just lost your hair. Like, I mean, unless I'm wrong, can you die from alopecia?
No,
you cannot.
Okay.
No.
All right, you just lost your hair.
The mental anguish that children and adults go through having alopecia is something that needs to be addressed.
You talked about it.
The same thing as
the decision to save your head, sweetheart. I mean, it wasn't, if he had said, look at how stupid my head. I mean, something like that.
But he wasn't talking about alopecia. I mean, if it was Willow who was sitting there, he probably would have given her the G.I. Jane joke too, because she's also shaved her head.
Right.
Like, you think that he was thinking, oh, let me make fun of her because she has this. No, she straight up looked like she's in G.I. Jane too.
And there's nothing wrong with that. G.I. Jane was a badass
movie.
Like, come on. If you said Miss looking like you about to be G.I. Jane, I promise you I would be at the gym every day from there on off. I'd be like, oh, you can't mess with me. I'm bad like that.
And I would have been on the phone with my agent the next day. Can you make that happen?
Yeah.
Right.
It's just, I think that he had some stuff built up, and I think that when she rolled her eyes, he just was like, damn it.
So let me just say this. I showed this actually to Elena just this morning because I just found it. There's a video of someone sitting behind both of them, and you get the reaction after he slaps Chris Rock. So what happened is that when he got off stage, you know how everybody was silent, and then Chris Rock made a joke and everybody started laughing? She was laughing too until he said, keep my wife's name. Then you see her look over to him, and she looks back on stage and she never turns back to look at Will.
I think she thought it was a joke.
She thought it was a joke. She didn't know that he was serious.
Yeah.
So then when Chris Rock makes another joke, like I just got smacked by Will Smith, everybody starts laughing. You see her just kind of put her hands like this, and that was it. So my analysis is that I think this dude is on the edge. You ever have that one moment where you're just like, I wish somebody would. It'd be that person at Popeyes who gave you just a drumstick and you asked for a chicken breast and you just go spaz out on them like, nah, man, you can't do that to me. I think that he was right there at that time on edge. I think that she kind of already knew this. When she rolled her eyes, I think she was like, oh, okay, here we go. But I think for him, it was like, okay, well, she's rolling her eyes. I have to do, I'm done. I think he had a breaking moment. And I think that his response of like, I'm working on myself or whatever, I'm a work in progress was true. I think her saying, what did she say? This year is a year of healing and I'm here for it. Yeah. I think she's saying that he needs to heal. She's been okay. She's been okay at the red table. She's been okay. She has videos saying that she don't care what anybody say about alopecia, that it don't matter to her. I've never known Jada to care about what anybody had to say. No. Anybody. I think it was all him. And so take Jada out the equation. It's just Will had a snapping moment. That's my analysis.
And also, I mean, there's a lot of people that have alopecia, and if you're that self-conscious about it, because we all know, Missy, we know probably a lot of Black women that suffer and they still put on a wig or whatever. So if she was ashamed of it, then she might not have even gone out with, her bald head. I mean, to me, it's like she's embracing it. Now, what Will probably should have done, he could have gone up there and be like, you talking about my wife, made a joke of it and not actually hit him, but, maybe gone up there and like, man, you better stop talking about my wife. Or he could have just waited till after the show and said, look here, homeboy, let me holler at you for a second. Don't do that again.
Yeah. I wouldn't even known the Oscars was going on if that didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know. Corey said if he sat there and did nothing, he would have gotten slammed for that too. Chris Rock is a comedian.
Yeah,
it's like if you go to a comedy show and you sit on the front row, you have to know going into that comedy show, sitting on the front row, and you got on a bright orange shirt with yellow pants and lime green sneakers and your hair all over your head, you are going to get talked about. And I'm not saying she deserved to get talked about, but it's a comedian. I don't think it was that big of a deal. I don't think it was that. It wasn't. It wasn't derogatory.
If he hadn't gone up there and slapped him, that joke would have been over.
Everybody said, and like I said, she should have been on the phone with her agent. Hey, y'all want to do a G.I. Jane remix?
Exactly. So that's what I was gonna say. I was like, let's watch Jada now get the next G.I. Jane freaking part, G.I. Jane 2.
Yeah. You know what?
But I'm just here, honestly, I don't have much of an opinion about it. Ms. El Paso and I were at a Private Bun B concert when this was going on. So we were having our own good time. And I was just here for the memes afterwards, actually.
Those have been great.
But Bun B actually mentioned it. He said, ain't that some crazy stuff about Will slapping Chris Rock? And everybody was like, oh. And then he went on with the show. And I remember sitting there being like, what is he talking about?
What is he talking about?
I mean, all I had to do was get on Instagram and it was all over. And everybody was like, was it real? Was it fake? I mean, if you wanted to, I would have faked it, I guess. If I was that upset about it, I probably would have faked it. Or I would have, I don't know. There were so many different ways to handle it.
But aside from...
It was, Corey. It was. I was at a private Bun B.
Totally was, Corey.
I was at a private Bun B concert, and he had said to me, hey, Elena, did you see that? Did you see that, Chris?
No, that was absolutely a flex, Corey. Absolutely a flex. I was like, I didn't even look at Instagram until the next day at probably like noon or 1:00 because that was not what was important going on in my life at that moment. However, like we're talking about the incident that happened, but how did this overshadow his acceptance speech for a well-deserved Oscar? Like,
how are you gonna get up, slap someone, and then talk about love and
my only beef with the whole thing was that you just overshadowed your glory.
Yeah, because that's what you're gonna be remembered for that Oscar. For this Oscar year, with 2022, and not, that you won an Oscar in 2022, or what? Yeah, Will Smith. He won that Oscar when he slapped Chris Rock.
So what I enjoyed was Will Packard's wife, who said, "The only Will I care about is here," and it said producer Will Packard, which everybody. I mean, that was, I think, why we got the high ratings, is that everybody was excited to see a Black production crew do the Oscars. That was huge. That was historic. And and I don't care. I know I've heard some people say this doesn't set us back. It's not a big deal. 100% it is a big deal. We finally got up here. We got a whole Black production crew. We got a Black, 2 of the 3 are Black women who are hosting the show. Like, this is we're making.
You should have saved that for the BET Awards.
Not even for BET, the Source Awards.
They don't even have those anymore, girl. Be quiet.
I still watch them, but I want to go back to the Mouth of the South. B. Jones. B. Jones said, "What if it was a transgender joke? Do you think he should have had the same reaction?" 100% no, he shouldn't have the same reaction. Dave Chappelle made those jokes. Should people be going up there and slapping the hell out of them? No, you just walk out, or you just be like, nah, or boo, or whatever. You make your point, but you don't have to hit somebody because of a joke. That means Michael Jackson should have been hitting a whole bunch of folks about Big Marialgo. I can't even say the word. Big Marialgo. I mean, Michael Jackson, Ike Turner, you know what I'm saying? Ike Turner and Tina Turner about them jokes.
Technically, Ike did slap some people.
Ooh.
Tina.
Slap the shit out of her a lot.
Yeah.
So that was a bad example.
Yeah, but
I was known for slapping people. What you say? $5 fine.
Hold up. And that shows you right there. Non-violent, like, violence is not the answer. So 100%, yes.
I could have done it at home, though. He wouldn't have done it in front of the crowd. He'd be like, "What are you talking about?"
Hey, violence is only the answer when you're protecting yourself.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So it is time for the Uncut Gems. All right.
I don't even know what it is this week. I'm so excited.
I never, and the guys always get mad at me because I never tell them what it is, because I like to catch the element of surprise. This one love that. It isn't very deep. It's just a basic question that I saw, and I got to pull it up. Hold, please. Hold. You can only pick one. Okay. An 850 credit score, $200 million in cash, or $4,000 a week for life. Let me repeat your choices.
$200 million in cash, easy.
$200 million in cash.
850 credit score, $2 million in cash, $4,000 a week for life. So, Elena, you said two. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Missy.
I was gonna say, you could tell who the broke person is when they gotta think about it. I'm definitely thinking about it, like, wait a second, let me do the math, like 4, 5.
Look, it's not about being broke. First of all, I've had open heart surgery. I've had a stroke in my eye. I've had ACL surgery all in the same time of 2 years. $200 million in cash, because who knows how long I'm gonna live. I'm amazed I have actually made it this long. So there's no question for me. Look, okay. I'm amazed I made it past 21.
Yeah, no shit.
So
I'm taking the $4,000 a week, because if I blow it wrong the first week, the second week I might get it right. And then next week,
like a weekly paycheck. Ain't nothing like a weekly paycheck.
Exactly. I'm taking the $4,000 a week, because each week I'll just be doing some dumb stuff, like just blowing it. Like, this is like, it's okay. I'm gonna get another 4. It'll be all right.
Yeah, but that's only $192,000 a year.
Right.
But I'm still working. And she didn't say I was.
You can take $200 million in cash, put $194,000 in a savings. On the interest alone, you're going to be making more money than your $4,000 a week.
I don't have time to do all that math. Like I just finished saying.
I was about to say, why you ruin it, man? I just want to. The 4,000 a week sounded good in my head. I don't care about that.
I was with Brittany. I was also immediately doing the math.
Know what it is per week.
4,000 a week is not going to get me anywhere compared to 200 million in cash. So I was with Brittany. I was automatically in my head like, that's okay. Not first of all, public math right here, but
but you don't you have to get taxes on that? You get taxed on it, right?
No, it said 2 million in cash. Let's just say you just get a bag.
So you're a drug dealer.
There's no taxes on your 4,000 and there's no taxes on your 2 million. You just get somebody just drop a bag off.
I mean, it would take 10 years at 4,000 a week for you to just get to the 200 million.
Right.
10 years. Where are you going to be in 10 years?
Okay, Missy, I was with you, but now that I thought about it, I'm going to take the 2 million and I'm probably going to invest it in. Well, wait.
It's 200 million. Everybody's asking 2 or 200.
Listen, I'm sorry. Hold on, let me go back. It's 2 million. 2 million in cash.
2 million. I thought it was 200 million.
2 million in cash, 4,000 a week, or 850 credit score. I'm gonna take the 2 million. I'm gonna take a chunk, and I'm gonna just blow it. Not a big chunk. I'm gonna take just a little piece, and I'm gonna you're gonna see me. You'll be like, dang, where's she at now? I don't even know. I don't even know where I am right now. What country?
Even if you only got, so if you get $2 million and you invest $1 million of it, the interest alone, you're talking would be way more than your 4,000 a week.
Yes.
Yes.
And by the way, 850 credit score is going to get you nothing.
Just a lower payment, but who gives a shit? You got $2
Well, when you got the $2 million, you just buy it.
If you had a credit score. If I had a credit score at 850, ain't nobody gonna be pressing me like that. Like, oh, girl, come over here.
Right.
You got 850.
But you know what?
I'll tell you what. If you have $2 million cash, you're gonna have an 850 credit score. So,
but you should have no debt. Now, I will say, what the difference for me with the 2 million cash and the 4,000 for life is it said my life. So I feel like my son and my grandkids, and if I have the 2 million and I invest it or I put some up, that can go to my kids and my grandkids. If I get 4,000 for life and I live another year, it didn't say it carry. It ain't like Publishers Clearinghouse where your family get it and their family gets it. It stops. So what did I really, leave for my family? I would rather take the 2 million, invest a big chunk of it, and set things up for my folks.
And I mean, it doesn't mean you have to quit your job, so it's not like you still don't have a weekly or bi-weekly paycheck coming in.
Who ain't quitting their job, child?
I'm just saying, you got your 2 million plus you've got your salary.
Actually, what I would do is I would open a business, invest in a business or something, because I work. It's not that I don't like my job. Don't get me wrong. I love it. But I would want to do something more fun that still brings me in money. So I would
do something that you like to do. You don't have to be making
paying bills,
$100,000 a year. You can get something where you're, like extra spending money.
Being a host on SportsLifeTalk, for example,
or the Oscars.
Elena will own StreamYard.
Don't tell any funny jokes.
I always got the jokes. All right, y'all. So that was the Uncut Gems. But
I love it.
But next week, make sure y'all tune in because it's gonna be juicy.
Oh,
juicy
teaser.
Juicy. Got me crazy. If y'all can tell me what movie that's from, I will cash app you $10.
Sing it one more time.
Juicy, got him crazy.
Are you hitting the right notes?
Probably not. It's a movie. It's an older movie, maybe 90s. It's got a comedian in it. It's got a couple of celebrity. It's a fairly well-known movie.
I don't know.
Okay, if anybody in the comments.
Okay, it's got a comedian in it. It's a 90s movie. It's got a comedian in it.
Uh-huh.
Well, as you guys are thinking about that, what's up, Raider Nation? Hey, Hammer House.
Hammer. Yo, you guys, Hammer just hit over 3,000 subscribers. So
No
congratulations,
shit.
Hammer.
That's awesome.
Wait. Corey Livingston said the group was 357. Yes, it was, but it was in a movie, and he said Oaktown 357 after he said.
What's
it was
up,
not the Outcast movie.
Is it School Days?
No, but I will say it's a sports movie. As a matter of fact, it's a sports movie. I will tell y'all at the end of the show if nobody guesses it. B. Jones throwing in a free T-shirt. I'm throwing in $10 cash out. I know
I love it.
But buy you lunch tomorrow. Whatever.
Cam, are you gonna give us a little bit of a nugget though for next week? Just you said it's juicy. Like how juicy? Like are we squeezing the orange here? Like what kind of juicy are we talking about?
He said any given Sunday.
No, that's too late.
It's a funny sports movie. It is not. I think it's the 90s. Let me look it up real quick. The juice is more lemon juice.
Like Major League is a funny sports movie.
I'm thinking Half Baked. That's all I can think.
I'm sorry. This movie was in 2002.
2002. Okay, Candace.
Necessary Roughness.
On Google.
No.
Dang.
Hammer.
Y'all are gonna crack up when you realize.
Dirty Raider.
Yeah.
Hey, Dirty.
Nope. I'm telling y'all are gonna be like, really? When did he say that? I will say that the line came when they were at this sporting event.
What sporting event?
A baseball game.
If I tell you that, then you might guess the movie.
Just leave it alone. They'll have to guess.
Yep,
Okay.
y'all gotta guess.
Okay.
All right.
Was Jada Pinkett Smith in it?
Let me check. No. But one of her friends is.
Oh.
All right, y'all. So it is time for the drop. There's some new music dropping, or it has already dropped. Is anybody gonna do the drop, or is it me? Is that me?
It's you.
No,
It's
you
me. All right. So Lotto, formerly known as, I don't know what her name was, 777, and I'm not into that, but I heard it was great. I don't know her best album yet. I didn't know she had more than one, but hey, whatever. Daddy Yankee, who did not know was still around, has Legend Daddy. Okay.
Oh, like Legend. Wait for it.
Daddy. Yeah, Legend Daddy. Yeah.
I like that.
Legend Daddy.
He's from Houston.
Machine Gun Kelly is dropping Mainstream Sellout. Okay. Denzel Curry. I thought he was an actor. Maybe not. Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. Okay. And then is it Nigo? Nigo? I Know Nigo is the name of his album. I don't know Nigo. Sorry, Nigo. So for the Coach's Groove tonight, I mean, does anybody, of course we know what the Coach's Groove is tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is ladies' night, hey, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, Brandon Jones, you got it. It's Joanna Man. Y'all didn't know that?
Never heard of that movie in my life.
But Dirty said Wildcats, and I'm totally gonna start watching that this weekend because that's my favorite movie.
Wait. Let's go back. None of y'all have seen Joanna Man.
I want a man, but never seen Joanna.
Y'all never saw Joanna Man with Miguel Nunez, where he was a dude. He got kicked out the NBA, so he dressed up as a woman to go to the WNBA.
I think I do remember that movie actually. Now that you
and Tommy Davidson was like in love with him.
Yes.
So at the basketball game, when it came out that it was a man, he was like, "You say got him crazy." No. Where my original crew? They would have known. They would have known the movie. I cannot believe y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta watch that. Okay, it's a classic.
All right, I'm watching it tonight.
Thank you. It's a classic. All right.
I will give you a book report.
I'm watching it tonight.
Yes. And on Tuesday, I'm gonna be in the chat asking y'all questions to make sure.
I'll give a little 1-minute breakdown of my thought process on the movie.
Now, I have actually seen that movie. 2002, I would have been a sophomore in college, and I know that we watched that in the house.
Yes.
But I don't actually remember movie quotes or.
Thank you, Dirty Raider. He
I don't
was
remember
hilarious because
2002.
I don't know why he didn't know this was a whole man because it was just Miguel Nunez with a wig on. Like,
Yeah.
who didn't know that? Anyway, all right, y'all. Sneaker drop. Anybody got the sneaker drop? All right, Miss El Paso, let's go with it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I do not, unless it's from Target, and they haven't come out with their spring collection yet. So,
all right. Well, he has on here Air Jordan 1 High 85 Georgetown, but that might have been from last week. Was that from last week? I don't know. I'm rocking the latest slippers from Shein. Okay.
oh, let me see.
Let me see them. And do they have support?
Because Elena loves
yes. These are like my favorites. I have them in like 3 colors.
I'm wearing my shower sandals. I stay Gen Pop at all times. So
shout out to the shoes, ladies. Shout out to the shoes. Yes. All right. So it is time for the pick 6. I'm gonna let one of y'all handle this.
We're ready. Okay. My name is Elena Jones. I'd like to introduce the pick 6 for this evening. Are you ladies ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
We're about to count this down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But we're going.
Girl, yes, that's all
right. Lululemon,
yes.
athletic apparel retailer, surpassed $6 billion just recently in sales. 70% increase compared to 2020 in store. Are you an online or an in-store retail shopper? Go.
Neither, because it's too damn high for me to buy anything in Lululemon. So congratulations to them. I'm not buying.
Online. I buy them online only on clearance.
Wait, are we only talking about Lululemon or
no,
just
no, I was saying in general, are you on
I buy 90% of my clothing on Amazon.
I buy 80% of my stuff, 85% online. But I always buy from people I can send the shit back to.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
don't want to buy nothing I can't return and you want to give me a store credit. No. I don't like none of this.
Don't put shit on a gift card. I won't know where that is.
Yeah, no.
Hey, cool, Cass.
I am online and almost online only.
But besides, like,
my
little
friends
boutiques.
know this about me. I don't go inside stores in general.
But like, we're out like shopping, like little boutiques and stuff. I like to go to those, like around your house or whatever.
Or if I have an event that I like, sometimes I get outfits in my head and I think I'm going to go look for something specific because I don't have time to order it. But then normally my belly's like, girl, I usually got that online. So
see, as a plus size woman, you got to go into the store and buy your stuff because you got to see what the stretch is like. You got to put it on. If you can't,
you got to hit them angles.
You got to get them angles. You can't kick. You can't buy it.
No. Yeah.
Can't kick. You can't buy it. I am here for that statement, Miss El Paso. I'm going to put it in my pocket and I'm going to keep it for later because I love that statement. All right, we got Raider Nation. I want to hear sound off on the comments for this one. Broncos, it's more than 5, but it's less than 20. All right. NFL is encouraging partial minority ownership for the team. It's going to cost at least what? $4 billion.
$4 billion.
Billion with a B.
$4 billion to own the Denver Broncos. The question is, will there be a minority owner? Gemini Jones, you first, miss.
No.
I'm going to go with no.
That's the look on my face when I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. So I'm going to say no.
Brittany, what's your thoughts?
Yes.
Why?
Why not? It's about time. Let's go for it.
I'm saying 100% it's going to happen. There's going to be someone who's going to come out outright. And I was going to say, it's either going to be Kanye, Jay-Z, somebody up there who's just going to say, let me go ahead and drop it.
No, look, so I'm with you, Ms. El Paso. I feel like this is Kanye's redemption story.
I love Kanye.
So now it's time. It's time. It's time for you to own part of the Denver Broncos. Now I'm talking, it doesn't have to be majority ownership, right? There's just, will there be a minority partial owner in this? So there's a lot of people at play here. And
I want to change my answer. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about women, the 4 of us could pull our money together.
When we get that $2 million dropped off.
Partial ownership. Hey, The fans own the Green Bay Packers. Why not?
That is so true. That's true. But if it was anybody but Kanye, like I love you, Kanye, but no, not Kanye. But yeah, I agree with all of y'all. It's gonna happen.
Yep. And Dirty, to answer your question that you just posted a little bit earlier, Ms. El Paso and I are 100% going to be at the NFL draft. We are waiting on Buckeye Britt, Gemini Jones, Coach. We're waiting on the rest of the family to see what's up.
I have my flight booked, but I got other stuff that's up in the air. So I have it booked, but I'm not 100% on if I'm able to.
And if anybody has the hookup to getting those tickets to get into the draft, let us know, because I've been searching everywhere to find out where do we sign up for it.
All right. Number 3, to know her is to reach her. The faces of fans in college sports has changed. Female fans make up 42% and 48% in social media out of the following sports, or out of all college sports now. All right. So that has increased. Out of the following sports, which one do you feel the university should focus on marketing? Football, gymnastics, swimming and diving, or baseball?
And that's our only options?
Those are your only options.
Well, everyone knows where I'm going. Although swimming and diving is really hard because meets, they're all over the place. They're not accessible like a gymnastics event or football event. And you're talking like all day long. I'm
going to go.
But I would love it.
Baseball.
I'm going to say gymnastics. I'm going with gymnastics.
Gymnastics is definitely getting more popular.
And that's what I was going to say, is that it's not your traditional floor routines that are happening anymore. They're definitely jizzing it up, and everybody's getting excited to the point that if you watch it enough, it becomes a TikTok dance. You could see the people in the audience doing a couple of moves that they're doing, like, boo, 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 whatever. So I think there's a possibility for the gymnastics to have. So if they put some good marketing behind it, I 100% think they could go far.
Ms. El Paso, I like that you said gymnastics, because when there's money in the bank, it's always easier to make more. And the largest female viewership in college sports is gymnastics. So ding, ding, ding. I agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
All right. I love this one. Peyton Manning jokes about sending gifts to Tom Brady before his unretirement. Do you take your wine back?
Because if I come to your wedding,
I already drank it.
Well, no, because if I come to your wedding and brought you a good gift and you get divorced within, 2 years, I want my gift back.
100%. I agree with that.
You're taking your gift back?
No, I'm not taking my gift back.
Okay.
No, you get to keep it. Oh, did you say you were keeping you take it back?
Who, me? I'm taking my gift back. Matter of fact, I'm gonna come to your house, be like, "Hey, girl, what's going on?"
No, the only difference is you're not getting another gift from me. So, like, a good example, if you got married, then you got divorced, and I go to your second wedding, you ain't getting a gift from me. As a matter of fact, my dinner and drink better be better the second time around. But you ain't getting a gift.
I better have top shelf liquor at this wedding, okay?
You already know what mistakes you made in that first wedding. You better fix that the next time I show up. And you are not getting the gift from me at that. So I was a little aggressive on that one.
I'm gonna come to your house.
If I'm Peyton Manning, I'm gonna ask Giselle to make me a little muqueca, a little Brazilian fare, to get me back for that bottle of wine that I splurged.
She can't cook,
but I love that.
She can't cook.
You look like she can't cook. Hey, honey, she can't do nothing, child. I can't stand her.
Anyway, well, she doesn't eat, that's for sure. But
no kidding.
She can't cook either.
Katie says I'm taking that shit back. What's up, Sosa? Hey, ladies and gentlemen on the chat, there is a famous gentleman that has just entered the chat. He is the lead singer of the Monicas, which is the most popular premier 90s cover band in Houston. So shout out to you and thank you for joining us. And I will tell you, a little shameless plug here, but the Monicas will be playing July 16th. I know it's far out, but they're going to be playing July 16th at the Foundation Room and the Bronze Peacock Room at the House of Blues. We're having a Be Kind Rewind party. So it's going to be all 90s movie soundtracks.
I bet y'all had Juwanna Man. Oh, it went in the 90s.
Yeah, that was the 90s. That was 2002, so it doesn't count.
Have the 2000s and have Juwanna Man
also
soundtrack.
would definitely play your song, Pam. In fact, we're going to go ahead and private message him and have him work on that one for you.
Yes. Okay.
Just wait till your next birthday. We're going to show up, the whole band and everything.
All right.
All right, we're on number 5. Sorry, B. Jones. I hope I'm doing you proud. I'm not going as fast as you go on the pick six, but we got a lot of conversation and it's a good one. All right. Who do you have winning March Madness? Duke, Kansas, North Carolina, or Villanova? This does not forget about your brackets. Forget about the fact that you've already lost, most of you. All right? You get to start clean for this pick six. And I'm going to go ahead and start because my second bracket that Ms. El Paso and Buckeye Britt don't know about, which is my work bracket, I have Kansas winning. Now, my cousin is going to punch me in the throat because he is a UNC alum and huge fan. And I will tell you, Patrick, North Carolina has surpassed my expectations during this March Madness and during the last part of their season. Big shout out to the Tar Heels. Yes, they have been super impressive, but I got to go ahead and stick with my second bracket and go with Kansas.
All right. Well, I'm going with Villanova because I'm not a UNC fan right now. I'm not a Duke fan whatsoever right now. Who is the fourth person playing? Kansas? Yeah. I didn't want to think about them. I'm going with Duke. I mean, not Duke. Sorry. I'm going with Villanova. And I'd like to see Coach K do another speech about we just didn't play right tonight.
And then get another bench.
And then get another bench to match the other bench.
Wow, that's harsh.
Those were the worst gifts I've ever seen out of a 35-year-old retiree in my life. Anyway.
I originally I would have picked Villanova, but I went to the Villanova Cougars game on Saturday in San Antonio, and it was trash. That was the most boring basketball game I've ever been to in my life. But so with that being said, because I had Villanova in my final, I actually had them winning, but now I'm going with Kansas. And I also hate UNC, but I did see, fun fact, those who like country music, Eric Church, Big Stoner, one of my favorites, canceled his sold out show so that he could go to the UNC game, which I just think is awesome. I love a big fan. I love it.
That's a fan right there.
I'm going to go with Kansas. Don't ask me why. Purdue is out. Shit. Whatever.
Thank goodness the Purdue bags are out.
No more Purdue bags.
All right, what's number 6?
Okay, I just
said that. They said that. Yeah, Pam, we'll have to talk offline about that.
No, my cousin is the assistant coach at Purdue.
Congratulations to your family for not winning the championship.
That sucks. That's not something you brag about with people in the
you know what?
She's gonna come to Houston to slap you, Elena.
Don't make me.
Keep my family's name out your mouth.
Okay, and perfect segue. Teed it up, Brittany. I'm driving it down 350 yards. That's about as far as we can go here. No, we'll say 420. 420 in my prime. Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Oh, Chris Rock.
I'm saying Chris Rock.
Child, can I get a scenario? Because it depends. I might have to Will Smith somebody one day, but I might have to be Chris Rock. It just really depends. It depends on who you are. It depends on what you did.
I mean, it's just that for our last pick 6. Will Smith or Chris Rock?
Shit, Will Smith. I'm all.
I mean,
I wake up and choose violence all the time. Let's go.
Your choice is good hair or bad hair.
Good.
Good. Good.
That was one of the memes that I saw too. That was good. Like, how is Chris Rock gonna be talking about hair when he produced good hair? All right, I'm going Will Smith. I'm gonna go Will Smith.
Every now and then, you just have to slap shit out of somebody.
Because I'm playing B Jones tonight, so you guys all, right?
Right.
I gotta go on the other side.
You gotta get your mouth going.
Ali,
That's right.
I'm talking about like hitting people, like throat punching them all the time. So I am a little bit here for violence, no lie. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, that was our pick 6 for this evening.
Woo! All right, so I have a yeet. I found a yeet today that I thought was pretty cool. Speaking of, Women's History Month, NASA engineer, I think her name is Rada Griffin, Rada Griffin, becomes Alabama's first certified Black woman winemaker. So during the day, she works at NASA, working on a project to send the first woman to the moon in 2024. But at night, she up there making some wine. So shout out to her. She has a wine business called Anissa Wakefield Wines. And so she has become the first certified Black woman winemaker. So shout out to Miss.
That's cool.
I don't know if it's Rada or Rada, but I'm going to say Rada Griffin.
Yes.
So, I got to do it like B. Jones. Yeah. So for your tenaciousness, your youthfulness, your exemplariousness, and all of that other good stuff, you deserve a yeet. All right, B. Jones, I hope I did you proud on that.
Yeah, and Patrick, we got to check because our Aunt Nancy might work with her, so we got to check on that.
All right, hey Aunt Nancy.
What's up, Aunt Nancy? She is a genius, and so another amazing woman for Women's History Month. My Aunt Nancy, she definitely does stuff like send people to the moon. So
awesome. I've sent some people.
I can't get into it because it's all
I can't talk about how I sent them there.
It's all classified though, so I can't get into it.
Stars, baby. They are still
definitely shout out to Aunt Nancy.
Share your secrets about them stars.
All the stars. Okay, anyway. All right, y'all. So that concludes our show for this evening. We are down to the 2-minute warning. This is a part of the show where we give our shout outs. So, Buckeye Britt, who are you shouting out this week?
I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't had anyone.
You don't like anybody this week?
No. I'm going to shout out.
I mean, you should shout out whoever took you to March Madness game at Villanova.
Yeah. Oh, I took myself, and my ticket was $6.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to you.
So shout out to
you in that cute headband that I don't think you want it anymore. I'm not sure if you do or not, but when you don't, let me know.
All right, I'll send you the link. Comes with
Buckeye Britt. I got Pam's address.
Yes. Yes. I'll take that headband.
I'm going to give a shout out to my dog for always being there.
Look.
Yes. What's your dog's name?
Yoda.
Shout out to Yoda.
Did you see a photo? He said this Yoda though. Yoda read the comments. That was before you said that. He's got the magic 8 ball.
Obviously. Missy, who you shouting out this week, child?
I got 2 shout outs. One is Avery for inviting me to that bomb private party Bun B event that was super, super, super dope. So thank you. Like for real for that invite. And then my second is who I met at that invite, who is a very psychedelic man named Darren, who is from London, Black dude from London. Threw me off with his accent, which I was like,
he got an accent?
He got an accent, but he got an accent.
Did we get his phone number?
I did get his number, but he lives in London, and I don't do well with cross country conversations. So, and cross the pond conversations. Shout out to Across the Pond. So those are my 2 shout outs.
Elena.
Yeah, absolutely. Also shout out to Avery, which is _Scott on Instagram. That's AAVO_Scott with 2 T's. He is a fantastic public relations and promoter, and he absolutely got Ms. El Paso and I into one of the dopest events I've ever been to. So thank you very much to him. I want to shout out a little bit different tonight, aside from my family that has been waiting for his Sports Life Talk t-shirt and his 6-pack of Southern Star Brewery for over 4 months. Thank you, Patrick, for joining us. And thank you for Leslie and Candace for joining us for, I think, one of the first times ever. But shout out to all the people that have been supporting Live Music HTX, which is a side hustle that I got going on. All the bands that have been supporting me. I hope that I have been supporting you properly. And let's continue with that peace, love, and funk, baby.
All right, awesome. Well, I have a couple shout outs. I would like to shout out my father because his birthday is on Sunday and Pops is getting up there. So shout out to my father. He will have 2 of his children, myself and my brother, in town. My brother will be in town this week. That's the only ones we know about. I guess at some point later on in life, we'll find out where the other ones are. But anyway, sorry, Dad.
Oh, no.
Dad, I'm just playing. You did used to travel a lot, though. I was just wondering why you was gone a lot, Daddy. But I don't know. I still love you. Anyway,
my mom refuses to do 23andMe because she doesn't want to find out about all the other brothers and sisters she knows she's got out there.
Facts. All right, so shout out to my dad and his birthday. Shout out to you ladies for joining me this evening. I appreciate it, stepping up and filling in for the guys who are in the comments but ain't online, so don't know how that works. I don't know where they are, but I guess they took PTO. I don't know who approved it. I didn't, but they took the PTO. So shout out to everyone. Thank y'all again for joining us. We appreciate it. Women's History Month. Women continue to do some fabulous things along with have babies. Oh, and since we're dropping, I hung out with Beyonce at the Oscar after party.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Anyway, Missy's like, what? Huh? I was just wanting to be like Elena, you know.
Oh, I was like, for real?
Child, I was at home. Anyway, all right, y'all. Shouts, peace, love.
So fun. Love you, ladies.
Adios.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and their attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.